Hello there and welcome back to another devlog. This one isn't gonna be, well, really much because I had a short amount of time, so I decided that I would make a main menu screen. So basically the root node is gonna be the user interface slash control node. After that I named it main menu, and now it's time to add some background. I didn't have anything pre-made, so for the background I'm really just gonna use a color rect. After spreading it through the whole screen using the layout, I'm now gonna change the color. I wanted to give it this nice dark-ish color so it doesn't hurt my eyes when I look at it. I wanted to go blue, but then I switched to green. I considered green, but I liked blue better, so I just continued with blue. After choosing this nice dark blue color, I decided to add a label, which would be the name of the game, and I just put it right in the middle. But first I needed to expand it a bit. Clicked on layout, center top, yes, there it is. And now for the text. Now that I have the text, it's time to add a font. And I still want to keep the nice Operation R.T.I, the 2D version font. So it's really just going to be pixels. Here you can see the name. Now, I'm really just trying to center it so it doesn't matter if the screen goes full screen. It's still going to be the same. Now I'm going to align it so it's perfectly centered. V-line center, A-line center, and yeah. Now all I gotta do is add the font. I wanted it to have the same pixel font from the 2D version of Operation R.T.I, so I'm just gonna quickly drag it in from one of my folders, my fonts folder. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I like this one, but I wonder how this one looks. Boom. No, they're too spaced out. I'm just gonna keep it like this one. That is good. Now I'm gonna scale it up a bit. Yeah, I think that's big enough. Now I just have to recenter it. There we go, center top. And, oh wait, no, this is way too big. Make it a little bit smaller. Yes, I like this now. This sounds good. Still centered. And now I think it's about time for me to add buttons. But first I'll change this label's name to game name so I don't get confused if I ever add more labels to it. And now it's time for the buttons. B-U-T-T-O-N. Why did I have to spell it out loud? Anyways, now we got a basic button. After changing the name of the button, I'm gonna expand it a bit to make it bigger because right now it's really tiny. The button is really tiny. Now I'm gonna make sure that it's centered on the screen. I'm gonna turn on flat so we can see right through it. I don't like that big rigid button look. Anyways, now I add some text. That text is play. And now we're gonna actually add a font to it. I'm gonna add the same font because I like how it looks as the name of the game. Now I'm just gonna scale it up a bit in the settings tab. About 24 is good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now I'm really just gonna duplicate the button and then I'm gonna drag it down a bit. So that will be the quit button. Now I'm really just changing its lock so it will always be centered on the screen, and now I'm finally changing the text to quit. Now here's the part that I'm actually good at, the coding. First, I need to get rid of all of this, then I'm going to add a signal from the button, so I'm going to quickly click on button, click on node, and click on pressed. Then I'm going to connect it to my main scene, give it a little bit of space back there, and then I'm going to do the same thing for my quit button. After doing this, this is really the coding part aspect of it. Anyways, so the code isn't actually hard to write because, well, they're buttons. They change scenes, so it's really just one single line of code. After finishing the code for my quit button, well, that's basically it. The scene is pretty much finished now. All I have to do is save it. Let me go to my scenes folder, click save, and yeah, that's pretty much it. First, let me get rid of this annoying red line. Move this square a little bit. Control Z. And yeah, the scene is done. Oh shoot, wait. I gotta go to my project settings. Now, for my run, I'm gonna have to set this to the main scene so that anytime I load up the project, this is gonna be the first scene I see. and it's also gonna be the first ever scene to appear. There we go, and now my project is finished. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.